It happened that after Jmmanuel had concluded these talks, he departed from Galilee and entered the land of Judea beyond the Jordan. Many people followed him, and he healed the sick there. The Pharisees approached him and tempted him by asking, "Is it right for a man to divorce his wife on any grounds?" He answered, saying, "Truly, I say to you, stars would sooner fall from the sky than for divorce to be permissible. Truly, a person will leave father and mother for the sake of marriage and will cling to their spouse, so as to become one flesh and blood. So they are now no longer two, but one flesh and blood, which is uniquely theirs. From one flesh and blood they bring forth offspring, who again are of the same flesh and blood as their father and mother. What has been joined together in this way, man shall not part, because it is against the laws of nature." Then they asked, "Why did Moses command that a decree of annulment be issued in case of divorce?" He spoke to them, "Moses gave you permission to divorce because of the hardness of your hearts and his dominion over you. But such has not been the case from the beginning of humankind, for Moses has broken the law in this instance. But I say to you, whosoever divorces, except for fornication or the other stipulated transgressions, and marries someone else, commits adultery." And the disciples said to him, "If this is the way it is between a man and his spouse, then it is not good to marry." But he spoke to them, "Not everyone understands this message, except those to whom it is given. Some do not enter into marriage because from the time of their birth they are incapable of it. Some do not enter marriage because other people have made them unsuited for it, and still others do not enter marriage because they renounce it for the sake of spiritual strength. Those who can grasp this, let them grasp it." Blessing of the children. Then children were brought to him, so that he would lay his hands on them and bless them, but the disciples rebuked them. However, Jmmanuel spoke, "Let the children be and do not hinder them from coming to me, because they are my most attentive listeners, and theirs is the realm of wisdom." And he laid his hands upon them and said, "Learn knowledge and wisdom to become spiritually perfect, and true followers of the law. Truly, I say to you, inasmuch as I am called Jmmanuel, which means the one with godly knowledge, you, too, shall bear this name when you grasp the wisdom of knowledge." And to his disciples he said, "Truly, truly, I say to you, seek knowledge and recognize the truth, so that you will become wise." Being named the one with godly knowledge indicates that I stand spiritually above kings and emperors. Therefore it says that wisdom is among us. Thus I am the king of wisdom among earth humans, as God is the king of wisdom among the sons of heaven, who, together with God, are the creators of the three human lineages. As I was born of an earth woman and speak her language, I am called Jmmanuel, as God and his language is called God, which also means king of wisdom, and he is often a ruler over a human population and master over a people. Seek and understand the meaning of my speech, lest you may be so bold as to call me the Son of God or the Son of creation, or assign to me the power of creation, or insult me by calling me the Lord over good and evil. Behold the little children, they are not like you, they trust in the truth and wisdom of my speech, and therefore wisdom shall be theirs. So why do you push them away?" And he laid his hands upon them and departed from there. As they were walking, Peter said to him, "Behold, we have forsaken everything to follow you, what will we get in return?" But Jmmanuel replied to them, "Truly, I say to you, some of you who have followed me will embrace the wisdom of my teachings, so you will be spiritually great in reincarnations to come. But some of you will not recognize the wisdom of my teachings and will disseminate erroneous teachings about me. Those ones will have a difficulty finding the truth in future incarnations." Blessing of the children. So it will be among all earth humans everywhere from east to west, and from north to south. My beneficial teachings will be brought to many, but they will not recognize them. Many will follow erroneous teachings about me and therefore not find the truth, because they mistake me for God or His Son, or perhaps even the Son of creation. They will speak big words and insist that they alone know the truth, because they will have fallen prey to an evil error and thus will follow evil and falsified teachings. Many will be first among the people because they will think as humans in their deluded teachings, but they will be last in spiritual knowledge and small in their wisdom. Wisdom will only exist where the knowledge about the truth bears fruit, and where the laws of creation are followed and respected. Chapter 21. 2 blind persons. When they set out on their way to Jericho, many people followed him. And behold, 2 blind persons sat by the wayside, and when they heard Jmmanuel going by, they cried out, saying, O Lord, Son of a celestial Son, have mercy on us. The people threatened them to be quiet, but they screamed even louder, saying, O Lord, Son of a celestial Son, have mercy on us. And Jmmanuel stood still and called out to them, asking, What do you want me to do for you? They said to him, Lord, open our eyes so we can glimpse the splendor of the world. And he had pity on them and asked, Whose power, do you suppose, is it that can make you see? They replied, The power of creation, which is in the laws. Jmmanuel was astonished and said, Truly, so far I have never found such faith and knowledge among these people. Be it done to you as you expect. And he touched their eyes, and immediately they could see, and they followed him. As they went on their way, Jmmanuel taught the people with sincerity, and he spoke. Truly, truly, I say to you, if you are knowledgeable and comprehending and embrace wisdom, and if you practice love truthfully and do not doubt, not only will you do such things with blind eyes, but when you say to the fig tree, dry up, it will dry up. Or when you say to a mountain, lift yourself up and throw yourself into the sea, it will come to pass. Be knowledgeable in truth and wisdom, so that your spirit and your consciousness will become powerful. And when you are knowledgeable and live in the truth of wisdom, your spirit and your consciousness will be filled with infinite power. Then everything you command or ask for in prayer, you will receive if you trust in it. Do not suppose, however, that prayer is necessary, because you will also receive without prayer if your spirit and your consciousness are trained through wisdom. Do not delude yourself by heeding the falsified teachings that a person has a predetermined will, because this belief is wrong. Know this, whatever a person may wish to accomplish, they must always first create the will to do so, because this is the law of nature. Thus a person determines the course of their life, known as fate. But it is a fact that one must acquire knowledge and learn the truth in order to engender a will that is imbued with the laws. Consider yourselves as people who live in order to learn and perfect the spirit, because you were born with the task of becoming perfect in spirit. Pay no attention in the future when the erroneous teaching will be spread that humans must once again perfect themselves in spirit because they have fallen away from creation.